What's going on, social media family? Once again, it's the Keep in Mind show coming back at you. And I'm sitting here with the beautiful Tori.
Hello.
And I'm Cool Mover. And the topic we're going to hit on, this is an interesting one. I know a lot of people probably done experienced fallouts from this. What is being too friendly from your significant other when you're in a relationship? And I'm gonna let Tori kick this off because women gonna have a lot to say about what they think is friendly or what is looking too hard, or what do you feel like? What is the line that one should not cross?
It's so many thoughts running through my head right now. So being too friendly, like for me, like you obviously know that you're gonna come in contact with opposite sex, okay? Yeah. But when you talking to my significant other and she start like, no, take your hands off him, and then you got one time, and I'm looking at him, not the woman, because his loyalty is to me. This is a complete stranger, or even if she is not, or just one of his friends. Second time he need to be pushing her hand away or whatever. That's mine. I don't even like sharing food, so I don't want you touching my man.
So basically, you saying if the man don't take this into his own, like if he don't handle this, it's gonna be an issue. Like, because I know if men get in trouble, like you supposed to handle that, right?
Yeah, like he need to say something, because I'm not gonna be jumping in front. Like, it's boundaries. I don't feel like every time somebody touch you, always time to fight. Come on, that's just not being realistic. Because it could be somebody who just hysterically laughing at something, and you know how somebody might slap you and laugh and it's completely innocent. Yeah. But if you standing there with this whole flirtatious vibe, and maybe I don't know, we at the gym or I'm way ahead of you somewhere, and I don't know, she needs something and she just strike up conversation, and all of a sudden it's touching and stuff. I don't really care for all that. And that's just how I am, like, because guys really don't do it, but out of respect, I won't let no guy come up touching on me, which rarely would, rarely. I mean,
men is not going to play that, because
men don't.
That's going to be
and then I don't
instant fight, instant war, right? You don't rub up against nobody, woman, period.
And I don't mind men, like I don't mind like my friend or whoever, a guy looking at another woman, because it's like, okay, at least he's looking at other women. But if you just get to the point where you just straight up disrespectful and you staring, or you don't completely stop what you're doing and just turn around and you're doing all that, that to me is disrespectful. And for a woman who is looking for somebody, or even if she's not, it almost signifies or sends a wrong message that, okay, even if he is with her, he looking at me, and she just might be the type who don't care. So you just sent that vibe to where, okay, if you gonna look at me like that while she with you, I can imagine what you will do when she is not around.
Yep.
So I don't care for that either, like, because I'm not gonna do it to you. First of all, women's league. If we see an attractive guy, we done probably peeked him before y'all even know he in the room. We pick up on him. We done seen from head to toe, print, gray sweats, all that. And we back on our stuff.
I'm glad to know this now.
Yes, we slick. Y'all just laughing. Yeah, that's y'all. We don't do all that.
You had somebody do stuff like that?
No, I've been lucky.
I ain't
been with
never
some
been that
respectful
sloppy.
guys. I've been with respectful guys, but I've seen out in public, even with myself, how if a guy's with another girl, how they just completely turn around if he's
disengaged.
Right. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. So I've seen guys do that, but it hasn't happened to me. And I'm glad it hadn't, because I probably would just go ahead and snap.
Now, to me, as far as a woman being too friendly, everybody know kind of the man rule. Like, I don't care if you grew up 30 years with this dude, y'all started at pre-K, and like when you see each other out and you kind of like, hey, such and such, and keep it brief. Keep it brief.
What?
You start that if like you be like, hey, chick be like, oh, how you been? Okay, how the fam? And chick gonna explain real fast. Oh, baby, this such and such, because she knows she got to explain.
Yeah, that's what I would do.
After about 15 seconds, that little mini conversation need to come to an end. It don't need to be no.
Y'all petty. Ooh.
How that's petty? Like, okay, y'all, no, don't care.
So hold on. So if I'm saying, oh, okay, this is my friend, Rick or whatever, and then we keep talking, and it's completely innocent, you telling me I gotta cut my conversation short?
Because if let's say the dude ain't never seen this dude before.
But I just told you this my dude though. So.
Yeah, but still, like, we don't know how friendly the friend thing was when they was friends, so we have no clue.
Okay, so you talking about past, like it is basically.
Yeah, like you a dude that come up like, man, you know, I don't know this dude. And like first time seeing him, like, oh, this my husband, this my boyfriend, and then like, yeah, keep it brief, keep it really brief.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's how you gotta do it. It's being a little.
Okay, well, tell me more. I didn't know.
That being a little too friendly, like you haven't extended, you know, I can, okay, ask
what
about.
What if he hugs her? What about the hug? You know, the hug is like.
Me personally, I'm not hugging. Like, if I see.
But what if he don't know y'all together and he kind of like see her and kind of don't see you, and then he embrace, like.
Common sense will tell a dude if this woman is in somewhere with a man to at least consider that they may be.
But I mean, what if you was off ordering?
What
food?
about all this? What else? See, that's what I'm talking about. All this friendly stuff.
She in the food court and he over here ordering them some food, and she just kind of, you know, oh, I'm checking my bag, and he don't know that she. He
don't need to be.
You over here ordering, okay?
I wouldn't do that.
You over there ordering.
I wouldn't.
I said you over there ordering, and she is in the food court because he loves trying to put it on us. And this guy sees her in the mall. You are over here. No indication that she's with a man.
Mm-hmm.
He will give her an old juicy hug. What you doing? I want to know.
I really don't. I'll tell you what I do. Cause in that situation, what I'm gonna do if I walk up on that, the first thing I'm gonna give that slanted eye.
To the dude or the woman?
To her. Cause I'm like, what you doing? Oh. But I mean, personally, if I haven't seen a woman in a while, and depending on what zone we was in, I often let them try to initiate the hug thing. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So, I mean, don't be getting too friendly. You know, keep it brief.
So a church hug?
She always talking about the church hug. There's no hug.
Oh, petty.
No hug. Yeah, really petty. Be like, hey, how you doing?
Don't be hugging on none of your friends either. Then you know, you get out there, you with your girl. Don't be doing. You pat on the back.
I'm like, yeah, you supposed to keep it brief. Like, hey, how you doing? How the kids? Such and such, and that's it.
Mm-hmm. Matter of fact, when you do that, you have your arm around your girl like that.
Yeah, that's a good way to play it. That's
engaged.
A good way. Yeah, and
right
like I said, another thing that can kind of signal being too friendly is too much eye contact.
I agree with that, because to me, them eyes tell a whole other story. Because your body language may be all innocent, but them eyes, I will pop one of them out of his head. Don't play with me.
All that eye contact, like, you know,
I watch.
Don't do that.
I watch. And if you got a lot of female friends and you don't know how to draw the line and you being friendly, oh, this one is a good one.
Yeah.
Okay, y'all cool, your childhood friend, and now he's in a relationship with someone else. Okay, and every time you turn around, she want to call your man when something need to be fixed at her house. Don't call my man. Call Mr. Fix It, not my man. Yep. I don't play all that. I don't care if y'all been friends since the sandbox. Don't call mine.
Yep. I mean, there's certain boundaries that I'm not going to step. I mean, any dude that got a little honor about himself, like any of my exes, just out of, I don't even know a dude they may be with, but if I see them with a dude, I ain't gonna want to disrespect the dude, because I wouldn't want to feel disrespected, because it makes the situation goofy and awkward.
That's how I do, because if I see an ex and he got somebody now, I'm like, oh, hey, y'all, and I'll look dead at her. And a lot of times if I talk to him, because I've been in that situation before where I did run into an ex, and I would look at her too, because that's the type of respect I want a woman to give me. Even if she don't, I'm putting positive vibes out there, so I know that, you know, I'm doing the right thing, because you want that respect as a woman from another woman. Yeah. You know?
And let's say, like, it ain't even a person that's known from the past. Mm-hmm. Just, like, in general, being too open. Like, you know, you almost kind of, you know, I know it's going to sound kind of weird, but when you got somebody and you in a situation where there's somebody of the opposite sex and you have to engage in some type of conversation, whether it's a waitress or a waiter. You have to kind of play that lane kind of out of respect, because, you know, like I said, you know, people can shoot their shots real slyly and slickly.
And they will. So I was with one of my old friends. I kid y'all not. This girl knew I was with my guy friend. We were at a fast food restaurant. Okay, we get the food. I walked away and he gave it to me. Thankfully, he was being faithful and honest. This girl wrote her number on the receipt. You see what I'm saying? So that's why my past experience, I don't play around like that. Now, there's been some instances where my friend was like, okay, there was a bit much. And I'm like, oh, wow, I didn't realize it. So I pay close attention to that. And like you said, it's a thin line. So I try to monitor even I monitor my interaction and all that smiling, cackling, showing out.
All that kikiing.
Yeah, all that kikiing. No.
Don't be kikiing.
Don't be kikiing on no waitress.
Even if the joke was funny.
Right.
Keep glad to be like.
I'm looking at you like, okay, right, yeah. That's enough. So.
Just bust.
Right, no.
Oh,
exactly. Let's see how funny this is when we get in the car.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I don't like all that. Like I said, I don't even like sharing food. I'm very particular. So I deserve respect because I'm going to give it to you. Because I don't want nobody to feel like I'm giving them the vibe I give to my significant other, or they even have a chance with me.
Yep.
And that's what I want you to do too.
Yep. And you know, we just want to hit on that briefly. I mean, we could go on and on, but them just some instances that we've been through, and men, women out there in relationships, give your partner respect, and keep the friendliness down to a minimum. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you ain't got to be a rigid piece of stone, but out of respect for your significant other, you know, some stuff you just can't do because it's gonna cause a problem later on that night. And men too, y'all too. No, I'm not talking. That's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about both. Okay. You know, like, you know, just keep it down to a minimum. Even when you know it's harmless, just out of the respect for your significant other, just be, you know, bring it down to a minimum. But anyway, finna get up out of here. Really, that's like less than a minimum, like almost on the atomic level minimum. But we're gonna get up out of here. I'm wishing everybody peace and prosperity, no matter where you're at in the world. I'm wishing everybody good health and wellness. This is the Keep It Mind Show. Once again, it's Cool Mover Rick and the beautiful Tori, and we finna get up out of here.